What's up, guys? Today I want to talk a little bit about collecting in general and collecting complete in-box games. Now, a lot of people get into gaming for different stuff. A lot of collectors are out there looking for both boxed and unboxed games, but what sets them apart is the sometimes staggering difficulty of actually finding that perfect, pristine, perfect box. Now, or at least one better than the one they already own. Now, almost everyone threw out their game boxes at some point in the 80s and 90s. When I was a kid, I know I was guilty of it. I'd get a game, I'd keep the manual for some reason, or for reading and looking at, tracing the stuff out of it. But the actual box, I would always end up throwing it away. Not realizing the price I'd be willing to pay in the future for that same piece of my childhood that I so needlessly tossed out long ago. But that's the price you pay. So one of the first things you're gonna want to do is check out the actual cartridge or disc. So say you got a boxed one, you're gonna it's in the box, you open it up, you're gonna take the cartridge out, and you're gonna want to inspect that cartridge. Go ahead and make sure that there's no scratches, no damage to the label. You're gonna want to make sure all the colors are right, the writing looks correct, and like I said, no peeling, no wear and tear. You'll even want to go ahead and look at the contacts inside of the cartridge. Look at those. Look to see if they're really dirty, to see if there's any wear and tear there. I'm gonna go ahead and get up and show you guys this cartridge right here. This is Wolverine for Genesis. That's what pristine cart will look like, pretty much. I mean, this one's got a little bit of wear, but as far as Genesis carts go, that's pretty good. Now, so that's the first thing you'll want to do. You'll want to make sure your cart's good, or if it's a CD-based game, you'll want to obviously make sure the discs aren't super scratched or anything like that. So after that, once you do that, you're going to want to make sure it works. So a lot of times sellers will tell you, if you're buying online, whether it works or not, right there in the description of the game. But if you're in a store, a retail store, most likely it's going to work. There should be a sign if it doesn't work, but they should be willing to let you test it. That's one thing. If you're not sure, or the place or the person's being kind of shady about it, just totally ask them if you can test it. If there's nothing wrong with it, they shouldn't have an issue with you testing the game. So another big thing is, if the game comes with any supplemental materials, like manuals, posters, the actual box, depending on what kind of collector you are, you may want to look into actually getting that stuff. So for Wolverine, I don't think this is complete in box, only because I only have the manual. I'm not sure if anything else came with it. It might have, I'm not sure, but this is the manual for the Genesis game. This one's not in bad condition. It's pretty good. It's not creased anywhere on the front. It's not broken, not ripped anywhere. The staple's still strong right there, the backing. So nothing too bad with the Wolverine. This I would probably rate this actual game and cartridge with the box probably about an 8. It's not bad. There's hardly any damage going on here. There's no wear and tear. There's no gum left over from a sales sticker or something like that. That's pretty good. Now, one of the things to think about also is there's two different boxed games. Well, what I mean by that is there's complete in box, which it means boxed with everything in it. Not like this. This doesn't have the manual. That's not complete in box. And then there's new in box, NIB. Now you might see this and some of the sales that you see on eBay or on Amazon or different things. New in box, you're gonna pay premium for that. And when I say premium, I mean a lot. New in box means it's still got the factory seal on it. You can expect everything that comes with it to be inside, and nobody to have ever touched this game outside of the plastic. And you're gonna pay a premium for that. A lot of games are gonna cost in hundreds of dollars. Even if they come out in the 90s. Well, I mean, not like that's That's pretty common. Games to cost hundreds of dollars if they're still sealed. So new in box, very high price. There's a reason for that. Complete in box, depending on how rare the game is, you know, the game it's definitely going to cost you more than just picking up the loose game for almost any system. But depending on what kind of collector you are, that might be something you're going to look into. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is something that I can't really show you, but it's something that you're going to want to do, and that is you're going to want to do your research, guys. No one knows everything, but having a little bit of knowledge definitely pays off in the end. It pays to look this stuff up before you go out. You know, the better you know at knowing what you're looking for, or how much something is supposed to cost, or cost in general, the less likely you're gonna overpay for something and be bummed out later, or possibly buy something fake, thinking you're getting like an amazing deal. You know, if you walk into a store and you see a Final Fantasy VII brand new sitting on the shelf for $20, or you know, you pretty much can guarantee if the discs are in that sucker, it's not real. Come on. Or if you see an Earthbound being sold online, you know, for $20 or something, just anything weird like that, you can expect it to be a repro. If you don't see it directly in the title, and it's probably hidden somewhere in there, and if it's not, they're just trying to be shady and get one over on somebody. So, like I said, that happens a lot. So make sure to do your research, guys. You know, make notes about average prices, and keep pictures of the titles you really want on hand, so you know what you have a quick reference. You know what they look like. You're not going to get duped. So, you know, have a picture of what they look like. That's a really good thing, and that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Those are my tips for a little bit of looking for games that are in the box and loose, and just a couple of tips for collecting in general. All right, that's it, guys. Have a good one.